Did you guys think I was late? I am a little late. I'm a little late. Ah, technology. Gotta love it. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea like 15 minutes before we started to play around with my cameras. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, I meant to look at that to see if we can't make it not so blurry, fine tune it, not make it so fuzzy, not make it autofocus. So anyway, here I am. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 and happy Tuesday. I need to do one quick thing. I hope you don't mind. Let me do one quick thing while we're standing right here. And man, we're gonna have a fun show tonight. Let me do this. Okay. Uh Anyone else feel like that today? Like, that's how I feel today. Anyway, let me send this. Okay, done. Done, done, done. Well, hello. So, looks like we have a lot of people here tonight. Wow. Wow. Look at you guys all coming in. Well, let's say hello to some people. Um, I see Tara, Wisconsin. Um, awesome, awesome. And I see Elk Grove Village and Calinda, Colorado, Calinda, Colorado. I think so. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I see Milwaukee. I see Michigan. I see Madison, Wisconsin. Hello, hello, hello. Idaho. Hello, hello. Michigan. Michigan, hello. So good to see all of you guys tonight. Loves Park, there we go. I got it right. Yo Yo from Ohio. There you go. Look, everyone wants a great inky night. Hopefully I can give that to you. Excited to see what Chelsea has in store. Yeah. Scraps. Scraps are what I have in store tonight. Um, awesome, awesome. Let's see, let's see. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I see another Ohio saying remember to like and share the video. Let's see. I see another Ohioan. I see a Wisconsinite. I see McChesney Park. I see, oh, Kansas, Calinda, Kansas, Calinda, Kansas. Why can't I remember that? Okay, Calinda, Kansas. There you go. Um, got it. And let's see. Hello, hello. St. Louis checking in. Got a lot of Midwesterns. Oh, and I say that, and then I see Roberta down in Mississippi. Hello, hello, hello. Um, Nice, nice. Uh, wow. People were able to go out in their garden today. Very nice. Um, Another Wisconsinite. It's kind of cold here for us to be gardening yet, I think. Hello, rainy Washington. Hello, Wisconsin. Hello, Texas. Hello, hello. Hello, DeSoto, Illinois. Um, Another Texas. Yeah, I do have interesting earrings on tonight. I just threw these on. Um, Colorado. Oh, Reagan is from Colorado. That's where I'm getting the Colorado from. Wisconsin. Hello, Beloit, just over the border from me. Let's see. Oh, I see another. I see another Mississippian. Brian's here tonight. Oh my gosh, Joanne's home with bronchitis on top of COPD. She feels awful. Well, Joanne, sit back, grab a cup of hot tea, maybe in your InkyStamper mug, and watch me craft. Hopefully that'll be some good medicine, right? Um, there we go. Nice haircut. I did get my haircut today. I did. Thank you. We'll see if we'll see how long this lasts. I kind of like it today, so we'll see. Nice, nice, nice. Um, 73 degrees in southwestern Idaho. Very nice. Very nice. Hello, Indiana. I see you. I see Wisconsin. People saying thanks for their order. I'm so darn quick. Sometimes I feel quick, sometimes I feel not so quick. But nice. Um, nice, nice, nice. Everyone's saying get better. Joanne, definitely nice. Okay, well, and I see Nebraska. So, and Montana. Nice. So I think I got everybody. Oh, in Florida. Florida. Um, Joanne always loves her inky mug. It's a good mug. I'm telling you, it's a good mug. We don't have very many more of them. If you guys want an InkyStamper mug, I would grab one from the store because I don't have too many more. Oh, and there we go. We got one from Iowa. So we are pretty much coast to coast from Seattle, Washington down to from Seattle, Washington down to Florida. Way up here to way down here, way up here to way down here. It was funny because on Saturday we were in the UK. We had somebody from the UK and we had somebody from Hawaii. We were over halfway around the world. It's crazy, crazy. Hello, Ellen. East Texas. That's right. East Texas. Nice. Awesome. So glad to see everybody tonight. Okay, well, now that I've said hellos, we're gonna play around tonight. I thought it'd be nice to pull out our scraps. Does anyone have any scraps? Does anyone like I have all those scraps, but I don't know what to do with them? And how do you organize your scraps? I have a scrap drawer that I keep most of my scraps in, but I also used to categorize them by color, and I used to put them in iris bins in by color, and yeah. So it's always good to use your scraps. Sometimes we just go for a fresh new piece of paper versus going to our scraps, but sometimes it's really good to go for our scraps. So I am using scraps tonight. Now, I'm telling you, this trick I'm about to show you would do well for any of your color combos for craft roulette. I'm telling you. Um, uh, we're gonna definitely do one way to use your scraps. And if you're lucky, we might do two. We'll see how we go here. But for sure, we're doing one card, and we might get to it. Might get to it. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera. The camera that was causing me problems 15 minutes before I was going to start this show. So let's add it. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, this could be a problem. I better remove that. Okay. Okay. Problem. Oh, maybe it's this. Ah, there we go. There we go. I'm like, problem. Problem. There we go. So there we have my camera. Thank goodness. Technology. Okay. Let's make that big. I almost was freaking out that I wasn't going to be able to have a camera. But look at that. There's my cat. And the auto focusing might not be. It might be okay. Ah, yay. I might have fixed my problem. Oh, nope. I just saw it. I tried an autofocus there. Okay. Well, we are going to use this guide tonight, tall hexagons. We're going to do a really fun like technique with this. And we're going to use the cat and we're going to use scraps. Okay. So I'm going to have like this vanilla looking card base. So I got vanilla here and I made 2 card bases. And we're going to use some browns. We're going to make the cat, maybe this like taupe color, and then maybe also that gray color. It depends if we do 1 or 2 cards. So, um, mesh zipper pouches, different colored zippers for my scraps. That's nice, nice. Um, but we're gonna use all of these. I'm basically gonna leave the yellows right here for right now, and then we'll bring out the cat. The cat is how we're gonna decorate last. Okay, I've got my great little trimmer here. I love this little trimmer. If you are ever in the need for a nice size little travel trimmer, I'm telling you, this is the one I like. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of strips. Okay, so I've got this yellow, I've got this yellow, I've got this yellow, this yellow, and I think, oh, and I've got one with white polka dots. So you see all these? They're like 4 shades of yellow. You like that? Like that? I like it. Okay, I am going to make some strips. Now, I think I'm going to make 1/2-inch strips. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make 1/2-inch strips. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. You just want all your strips basically the same width. Okay, so there's one yellow one. I'm going to go ahead and cut pretty much all of this. 2, 3. Now, could I have cut strips beforehand? Yes. Yes, I could have. Did I decide to mess with my camera instead? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's do one more. So we're going to do this 4 different times. We just got 1/2-inch strips. And what's the length? It doesn't really matter. It just has to be something of substantial. It's probably 5.5 or taller. Yep. So it'll go on the card, right? So, oh, look how cute that looks. I just love like a little polka dot pattern, don't you? I love polka dot patterns. I love those scraps. Look how nice those scraps are. So those are my polka dots. Let's do this like mustardy looking one next. It's more like a light mustard, but it's a mustard. Maybe it's buttercream. Buttercream? No, maybe buttercream would be lighter. Butter? It looks like butter. That's butter to me. Hopefully I'm making enough that I can do 2 cards here. And again, sometimes you've got even smaller scraps than this. And you might not be able to do this particular technique with anything smaller, but strips. You want strips. And really, when you trim down things, you might have excess strips. Excess strips are good. Save those excess strips. And I'm doing this all monochrome, like all yellows, but you could do this in blues with greens, with purples. You could do this with reds, with oranges, with yellows. You could do a rainbow. You could do high school colors, college colors, anything like that. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, that was the lighter one. So maybe we'll call that buttercream. Buttercream, butter, polka dots. Now here's like lemon. And why do we always get cardstock that's called by food to make us hungry? Why? Anyone know? I don't know. I don't know that answer. I just thought I'd ask the question. It's my last color. I think it is. I had 4 colors, right? Yeah, I think I had 4. Love this. I hope you don't take your finger off. Yes, I hope so too. There's guards here, so, and I'm pretty used to this cutter, so it's all good. It's all good. But wouldn't that be a sight if I chopped my finger off during the YouTube? That would not be good. My butter cardstock would soon be blood red cardstock. Should be good. I am doing 1/2-inch strips. Yes, 1/2-inch strips. You can do something skinnier if you want. You could do something thicker. I think 1/2-inch is probably where you want to go, but you could do skinnier if you want. Actually, skinnier might look cool too. So, but I did 1/2-inch. Okay. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to glue these down. Now, since they're 1/2-inch, 2 of these is going to equal an inch. Not that we're doing any math tonight, but we want a pretty cool pattern. I wonder if I should have done that in no, this'll be good. I wonder if I should get one more yellow. Maybe I'll go, no. Okay, I think, is this another yellow? Ooh, I'm going to do one more yellow. I'm doing one more yellow. You just cut these real quick over here. Gotta love it when you've just got yellow cardstock everywhere. Okay, now I like it. Okay, I'm just going to glue all of these down, right? And let me zoom in for you. Yeah, it would scare, it would be a scary movie if I chopped my fingers off. So we won't do that tonight, okay? Okay, good. I love that polka dot one right in the middle too. Okay, so 1/2-inch scraps. Now, you can duplicate this so many times. And again, you don't have to be monochromatic. I'm being monochromatic, but you don't have to be. And I'm just gluing these right down to an extra piece of my cream cardstock. Ooh, you could have even done the white with the yellow polka dots, but I'm doing yellow with white polka dots. And again, you just want to stack these up right next to each other, just like so. And then one more. Wait till you see this. Kind of excited. Okay, now I hope this is all 5.5 inches tall, but we'll see. We'll measure that. Get my cutter out here again. Okay, now 5.5 is right there. Ooh, am I a little short? I'm a little short on a couple. Okay, so I guess we're going to go on a 5 1/4. Okay, we're good. And then we're going to just trim off this end as well. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to cut right along this line. So basically I just made a panel with all of my yellows. Okay, panel with all of my yellows. Really excited about this. Wait to see. Okay, so there's my panel with all of my yellows. Yeah, and so that's paper strips, right? And it is your scraps, which is great. Now, I think we are going to do 2 cards. I told you I'd probably try and do 2 cards. I'm going to take one of these these are called tall hexagons. Tall Nested Hexagons by Lisa Horton. And I am going, I'm going to love this, I think. I'm going to love this. Okay, I almost wish I did this. I almost wish I did this in, I almost wish I did this in quarter strips. You know what? Let's do 3 more quarters. 5 more quarter strips. See, this is how you know that Chelsea does not prep any of this beforehand. Okay? So let's do 5 more quarter strips. Just a quarter. I'm going to do that there and there. There's 1. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is going to look nice. Okay, quarter strip. Because the 1/2-inch strip was just a little wide for what I wanted. You'll see. So here we go. We do quarter strips. And we just need 1. The other card we're going to use the halves. I already did that one. Kalinda hasn't made her CR card yet. Well, if you haven't made your CR card, maybe you can take the color parameters and do this. You'll see. You'll see. You might want to. I got 4. I already did that one. I'm missing 1 color. Buttercream. Nope. Nope. The light buttercream. Yep, I need the light buttercream. Light buttercream. Here we go. Okay. So let's put that to the side. I've got 5 strips now, just same as the others. Okay, let's take this piece that I already made. Is that going to work? Oh, yeah, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, we're going to line these up and glue these down. Perfect. Again, don't forget to like the video. We love likes around here. Let's see. Love this. Love this. Yellows. Yellows for spring. Who wants spring around here? I definitely do. I definitely want spring. I might throw in an extra. Oh, so cool. So cool. Might be a little crooked, but we'll make up for that. Awesome. Nice. The daffodils are very pretty. These do look like daffodil colors, don't they? Got to glue that one down. I pressed it down and it was staying mostly just by force. There. Stay. I did not glue that last one down very well. I was hoping that I'd glue on there and I didn't have much glue. Now we've got glue. Okay, let's do another bright yellow and then maybe a polka dot. Love it. There we go. Ah, so cool. So cool. Okay, here we go. We've got all my strips down. See that? I added an extra. Now I'm just going to trim these off like so. And like so. And I'm gonna trim that so it's a little straighter. Okay, there we go. See that? Now, what I want to do is I'm going to take my tall hexagon and I am just going to overlap it halfway across these strips, okay? Let me bring up my plates. Go. Also zoom back out. Zoom back out. Hello, Maryland. Look at us going coast to coast. Nice. I'm going to go about halfway into this hexagon, and I'm going to tape this down. Okay. Just like so. Again, you're going to glue all those strips together because when you die cut this, you want those strips to kind of stay together a little. You'll see what I mean when we do this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my machine. Boo-boo. And then I'm going to run this right on through. Now, it's a little more than halfway, but I like where it's at. We're going to be good. This card might not be exactly 5.5 inches this way. I think it was looking like 5 1/4, but we're going to make it look 5. We're going to make it 5 1/4 then. Look how great this is. All those pieces stuck together. So you've got a part hexagon and you're like, Chelsea, this is crazy. What are you doing? But look how cool. You now have this piece and you have this piece. We're going to make our card now. We're going to show you how we're going to do this. I wonder if you guys have ever done this, but I saw this and I thought it was pretty darn cool. Now, again, look, I have a little bit of extra down here. I'll cut that off at the bottom. But we are going to lay our strips just like so. Oh, love this. Love this. What a great way to use excess strips. And again, they could be patterned. I don't know. You'll have to see putting like patterns together with solids or just all solids, how they kind of all go together. But looky there, you've got this little cutout and you're like, okay, Chelsea, we've got a cutout. This is what we're going to do. We're going to flip the other side of the cutout like so. It makes a really cool pattern. Do you see that? Do you see that? It like totally catches your eye because you can see the reverse of the pattern. And the cool thing about this one is you've got the stitching in that hexagon. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's our background. That is our background. How easy was that? You could also do it with a circle, right? You could also do it with any kind of shape, a rectangle, a square, but you take your strips, you make strips, and then you die cut a shape halfway across. Is that fun? Yeah, the yellow is pretty cool. I do like the yellow. I do like the yellow. I'm going to cut this card off at the bottom here so that we don't have this extra spot since my strips didn't go the full 5.5 inches. There we go. There's my card, right? Now, again, I didn't plan this at all. I just, again, I was going to use 1/2 inch, but I realized that the 1/2 inch didn't get me as much of the different colors that I wanted. So I went with 5 strips and they were 1/4 inch each way. Is that great? And then I'm going to, since I took a 1/4 inch off here, I'm going to take a 1/4 inch off here just to kind of make it a little more balanced. Again, the things we do. So normally you would have a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card. Mine's 4 by 5 1/4. So there you go. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun background? Now we're going to add the cat to this. But before we do that, I wonder, okay, before we do that, I'm going to, I think I really like the 1/4 inch strips better. Okay, we're going to make a frame like so out of these 2 hexagons, right? We're going to make a frame, and I was going to do a brownish frame. I really like this one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. This is like, I don't know, I think this was part of an envelope, a really nice brown envelope, but I really like the texture. Oh, I'm not going to see much of it though. Okay. So I'm going to use this brown. Does this brown go well with these yellows? I think so. I think so. Here. When you're trying to save scraps and you decide to cut just a piece off of your 8.5 by 11 piece. There you go. What Not to Do by Chelsea. I think the 1/4 inch strips are super fun because they are so much thinner. Don't you think? I think they're fun because they're thinner than the thick. I mean, the thick's good. The thick's good. You could do all kinds of things with that still. I'm probably going to save that and do something with it. You know, and or, you know, people are going to win things from my mesk tonight. Oh, would help when you want to tape your dies down to make a frame, flip them downwards so they actually cut. But yeah, we might give away our mesk tonight, and maybe you might win my leftover strips. Here you go. I got lots of strips. Who wants my scraps? Anyone want my scraps? Not that you don't have your own scraps to deal with. You probably want my scraps, don't you? Okay, so look how I'm going to make this frame, right? I just tape those 2 together, and I'm going to run this through. This is going to be for our second card, which is crazy, that we're also going to use strips from. And we're going to use the yellow because we've got the yellow. Wait till you see this one. Okay, so we made a frame, and I love this frame. Why do I love this frame? Oh, yeah, that's because it has stitching on it. Isn't that great? So fun. Look at that. Look at that. That's kind of the look we're going to go for, but we need a few more. And should I just do it? Should I just do it like so? Yeah. Okay. I like the 1/4 inch. You might have to watch me cut a little bit more. Struggling with, do I like the 1/4 inch? Do I like the 1/2 inch? But look how cool the 1/4 inch looked on this one. So I think we're going to go with 1/4 inch. So let's do this. We'll save that as one. Let's do 1/4 inch, and let's do 2 strips of each paper. 1, 2. The good thing is you guys can win my yellow scraps. You guys can make this card at home using my scraps. That. Make your own card at home using Chelsea's scraps. And what a good use of mail it is by mailing scraps. Oh, that's what we'll do. We'll take these and we'll just cut them in half. And again, if they're not exactly half, it'll be okay. Just make them close and make them kind of straight. Okay, those two are done. We've done that color. Let's do this color. And then send your Scrappy card back to Chelsea because you don't want her scraps. That's funny. Oh my gosh. But again, you could do just about any color combination using these scraps, which is fun. Okay, and then I need one more. This guy. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I had 5. I did. I have 5. Okay, one more. This guy didn't cut yet, so there we go. There we go. This trimmer doesn't really like to do 1/4 inches very well, but I know my trimmer will. Okay, now we're going to put these on this piece of paper. Let's make sure. Yeah. And we're just going to go very random-ish. Yeah. It looks like a coffin. Oh, I guess it could, but I thought a coffin was like taller at one end. But it could be a coffin, I guess. I like it though. I'm a big fan of cool dies, but I like my circles, that's for sure. I like my hexagons. There's really no shape that I don't like. I like a cool rectangle, a cool square that you don't, I mean, squares are pretty easy to cut regularly, but if you can just throw it in a die, why not? Why not, right? Oh, look how cool this is. Okay, and then one more. Oh, I love the look of this already. And again, you just want all the pieces to kind of stay together. Now, when you put your frame on here, you can kind of see, do I have enough color? Do I need more color? Like, how am I going to do this? How wonky am I going to make this? And it looks like I need a little more over here and a little more over there. So let's do a little more paper piecing. I'm in love with this. Let's do another one of these darker ones. And then maybe one more polka dot. And then we'll call it. It's a pretty paper pad. It is a pretty paper pad. It's my own creation of all my scraps. Again, if you have these organized by color, I mean, how cool would it be just to pull out your blues or pull out your greens or pull out your purples or your pinks and make your own strips. I mean, look how pretty that looks, right? So pretty. And then throwing in the polka dots with it. Yeah, yes, please. Okay. So again, taking back the original decision of making half-inch strips, I've now done quarter-inch strips. Why? Oh yeah, that's because I can. And if you don't get them all the same size, I mean, it could look really cool, like not even done like that. Now, here's the funness. Now you can decide, do you want straight up and downs? I don't want straight up and downs. I want a little wonky. So I'm going to turn this like 45 degrees, I guess that would be. And look how cool that background is, like the nice stripes. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And you're going to want to make sure that you have it all glued down right on all of the corners of this. Again, if you were doing a circle or anything, just make sure you go from edge to edge, right? Edge to edge. So you've got all the colors. Okay. Now, we are just straight downs. Okay, that was pretty funny, Jason. Jason is a straight downer, not an angle. Up and down. That's all he is. Straight down. Okay. Oh, it's so funny. You guys crack me up. Okay, and all I'm doing is I'm just cutting right along the edge of my frame. Just like so. See that? And you're making this really cool element for your card. Again, it might have taken a little time, but it's very satisfying. A, to use your scraps, and B, look how cool that is. Look how cool that is. And it's wonky. I like wonky too, Vicki. I like wonky. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add that to my card. And look how fun that is as a fun element on the background of my card. Using my scraps and a frame. That's it. A scraps and a frame. I love it. I absolutely love this. So these are our two cards that we made from quarter-inch strips. Very different, but yet kind of similar. But all using the same elements. Look how fun that is. Wonky equals personality. That is for darn sure. Does anyone see my mask? Like, look at this mask. This is a mask. Okay. I might even pop this guy up because that would be fun. Okay. Color Hues Challenge is purple and goldenrod this ring. Good for a spring theme. Nice. Nice. You could definitely use purples and golds in your scraps here and make your own background like that. So fun. And then again, I think it's going to be fun to pop this up, this whole element piece. It just adds something different to your card, you know? Who wants to win all my backings to my foam squares? Ugh, I swear, there should be a project for backings of foam squares. You all have them. Okay, do I place this right in the middle? Do I place it I'm going to place it just a little off kilter because that's me, a little off kilter, just a little off kilter. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that fun? It's so fun. It's so fun. So fun. Okay, now Lisa, she'll pass. Do you have enough of those at your house, Lee, that you'll pass on the foam square backings? Yeah. Okay. I got a kitty cat. I love this cat. I decided to do them in gray tonight, and I decided to do them in like a taupe. Maybe I'll just do them in taupe. Do we want a gray cat? Do we want just a taupe cat? I got enough taupe to do taupe on both. It's kind of cool. Where's the cat going? Cat's going on the card. Cat is going on the card. I just love that he's going to pop right off the page. Ooh, he might look cool in that color too. Since we have that whole piece. Ooh, I know. I was going to try him in this like brown paper bag color. Yeah. Okay. Stamps. Mask. Okay, we will throw away the foam square backing since no one wants them. Throw those away. Okay, what we will do is we will stamp this guy on up. Okay, that with that with this. And stamp him on up. Didn't stamp very well, but no worries. That's why we use the stamp positioner. And we air stamp up in the air, move it around. That always helps. And look at that perfect image. Love him. Okay, and then let's do a taupe cat. I think this is taupe. Looks like taupe to me. Then we'll just see which one works on which one. Can also add a little extra brown to them. Nice. Nice. Okay. Looks like I got a little extra cat hair on him. Okay, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and die cut him. Look at that. Nice. Mindless crafting. I like mindless crafting, don't you? You guys could just like make a whole bunch of just cutting 1/4-inch strips, gluing them down. That would be mindless for me. I would love that. Love that. Patriotic paper strips would be good too. That would be good. Some red, white, and blue. That would be great. Jill, I'm so glad you like your stamp positioner, your little mini precision press. I like mine too. Look how great that cat looks on this card, right? Oh, we're going to pop him up too. And then this cat, that cat, this little cat is going to go on the other one. I love that we use colored cardstock already. Takes away some of the coloring that I need to do, but I like to add my white pencil for sure. So his eyeballs, get his eyeballs really good. And look how that just pops. Like his eyeballs just pop with that white pencil and that brown, right? He is a cool cat, isn't he? He's a cool cat. Let's add a little more white around. White pencils, crazy as it is like just one of those great extra items to have in your craft room. I need my pencil sharpened. That is for sure. I need another brownish. It's a little orange. Oh, it's going to be too dark. Could be okay. Yeah, just going to add some brown flecks, specks to this taupe one, just to kind of give them a little brown color, where it shows up a little more than the white. And then, of course, we need, oh, that's good. That looks good too. Nice. Nice. A little brown and white on that one, and more just white with a little brown on this one. Look at that. VJ, that's the horrible thing about pencils, is that you gotta make sure they're sharpened. Here's my sharpener. Look at that. That works much better when it has a nice sharp tip. Okay, I love these cats. Look how great these cards are. I think we're going to give away the cards, and we're going to give away the rest of my scraps tonight. Oh, so cute. So cute. I know. Okay, so Vicky used her eyebrow pencil sharpener to sharpen her white pencil. Then is your pencil sharpener going to have some white specks in it, and then you're going to have gray and white speck eyebrows when you next sharpen your eyebrow pencil? So fun. So fun. Look at those kitties. I know. They're such cute kitties. They're such cute kitties, and they're so well behaved. Look how well behaved they are. I just tell them to stay, and they're staying. You know, it's great. It's great. Okay. We kind of need to do something about their their, that's exactly what we're going to do, about their collars. Their collars. Watch this, because I can. I'm going to stamp their collars on the polka dot paper. There's one also stamped on the desk, but here's another. Might as well use our scraps. It's all about the scraps tonight. There we go. Now I'm going to take my fussy cutting scissors, and I'm going to cut right around. Maybe I'll leave that tag on there too. And look at this. Look how cute this is going to be. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You see his collar? Oh, so cute. Let's do that to this one as well. Oh, this one needs a little better stamped. I got to get that tag on there. And you can put a gem on the tag. You could put a gem on the tag or a sparkle spot. Either way, both work. Way to use your scraps, Chelsea. Man. And such a cool way to get some color on your card without using A, a whole piece, and B, using what you got. Okay, let's add some glue to the back of these. So cute. Oh my gosh. Man. Look at that. Look at those cards. They're similar, but yet different. Mm-hmm. Similar, but yet different. Do I have... I feel like I need to... I feel like I'm going to get black smudges everywhere if I don't clean this up. Okay, I'll clean that up afterwards. At least it's not wet now. Okay, let's get some foam squares. Isn't it adorable? Thank you. Those are some sassy kitties. They are, Laura Lee. They're definitely sassy. I feel like they're girl kitties. I don't know why. I feel like they're girl kitties. But they could be boy kitties. But they definitely have some sass to them. So cute. So cute, right? And then this one, we're gonna pop him up. We're probably gonna have to pop the back of him twice because he's gonna be 2 levels to the card. So I'm gonna put 2 of these. Oh yeah, and we have thin and we have thick. That is true, Irene. We have thin and we have thick foam squares, but they are great. If you are looking for thin or thick foam squares, we are your place. And then let's put these here. We're going to embellish, add a sentiment, and call the card. Oh, look how fun he is. Isn't he cute? With his matching little yellow, collar and tag. And they're so cute. They're so different, but yet they're so much the same, right? Oh, great. Great. Yeah, the thin foam squares are definitely cool. They add just a little bit of pop versus thick, which these are the thick ones. These are thick. Those are too thick on the 2 times thick on the cat there. That's fun. Oh, so fun. Okay, and then let's see. We need a sentiment. So let's talk about sentiments. What are the sentiments in the cats? Okay. Hope you are feline great. I like your catitude. Sorry I threw a hissy fit. You're the perfect friend. Sorry for the loss of your furry friend. That would be if you have somebody that just lost a cat. Let's skip that one. But what do you guys think? The hissy fit, the feline great, the perfect friend, or the catitude? What do you think? Perfect friend. I like perfect friend too. We can have two. What else do you like? You're the perfect friend. What else do you like? Catitude. I like your catitude. Yeah, the catitude is great. Feline great. I hope you're feline great. Look at that. Like your catitude, feeling great. Perfect friend. Yes, you are a perfect friend. Catitude. Well, I think you guys nailed it. I think you said catitude and perfect friend. So I got perfect friend. I thought I had catitude. Got on the bottom of my trimmer. Okay, so perfect friend is going to go right here. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, we're going to put perfect friend right here. You're a perfect friend. Boo-boo. So cute. Love that. Okay, so that we're going to snip right off there. And then we're just going to glue that down. Nice. Nice. And then we're going to match that edge up like so. Oh, so cute. So cute. Just going to snip just like so. Look how cute that is. You're the perfect friend. And then this one, the catitude, I'm going to go back to my, it's not going to work. Maybe it will. Pulling up my hexagons. I was thinking it might not work. I'd probably take away from the design. I'll just make a strip. Or I could stamp it in there. I like your catitude. You know what? I'm going to stamp it right in there because I can. It's got a nice little space for it. Does that stamp set include claw marks? It does. Did you see the claw marks? Yeah, there's claw marks. There's also the fish and a goldfish bowl and a ball of thread. Yeah, it does include those fun little scratch marks. Because who doesn't need cat scratch marks? Okay, I like your catitude. Perfect. Look at that. I like your catitude. Okay, now all we got to do left is I had Trinity. Yes. I got Trinity Sunshine Yellow sparkle spots because they're yellow and I'm all about yellow tonight. So let's get some sparkle spots out. I still haven't gotten my trays unpacked from my Rockford show. get those trays back out here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add just a couple dots of glue. And then I'm going to add some sparkle spots. Love this. Looky there. Looky there. Look how fun that looks. It looks very like 70s or psychedelic, right? Nice. Definitely the same technique could have been used in blues yesterday for card chaos, that's for sure. What color are these sparkle spots? These are called sunshine. Sunshine, because they look like sunshine. Aren't they great? Isn't that great? It is such the perfect card. Perfect card. Okay. And then for this catitude, we're going to do some in here. And we're going to do some out here. And I love this design. I so love this design. So glad I did this. I haven't made this before, as you could tell, because I would have known to use the 1/4-inch strips. But I had seen this done somewhere a while back. I was like, someday I need to do scrap cards. Because we all have our scraps, don't we? There. Look how cute that is. Oh, love it. Love it. That one's actually, there's not really a right side and a wrong side to these sparkle spots, but I like the side that glitters just a little bit more. And you can feel it because it's like rougher. Let's get a new one because that has glue all over it. It's like rougher or smoother. And the rougher side is more glittery. Look how cute that is. I like your catitude, and you're the perfect friend. Both using the same dies, the same 1/4-inch color strips, but totally different. Yeah, you could definitely use different widths as well if you wanted. Yeah. It's actually the right side. The right side is actually the wrong side, I guess. Yeah. So fun. So fun. It's so cute. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I think that's it. Does someone want to win my cat cards tonight? I'm definitely giving away my scraps and my cat cards. So someone's going to win my mesk. Oh, look. There's some sparkle spots on my mesk. I'm not going to clean the rest up. Someone's going to win those. Someone's going to win some strips. All kinds of fun stuff. Maybe I'll even cut you extra 1/4-inch strips so you can make something yourself. Prizes! Yes. Okay, let's switch my camera view. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Yay, prizes. Yes. Okay, couple of announcements. For those of you that were at Saturday Morning Crafting, you already heard, and a couple of you have already bought either the subscription. A lot of you have already bought the subscription, but a couple more people signed up for subscription, and a couple more people bought this next kit. So the next kit is for April 7th, April 18th. It's a Saturday. We're making this fun card. Look at this card. Thank you. And then we're also making this card. thank you, on Saturday, the 18th. Saturday morning crafting. And then you're like, Chelsea, but how do we make those pretty flowers? Well, if you were to buy this in my store, it would cost you $22.95, I think it is. But for Saturday morning crafting, it's only $14.95, and you make all of the cards. Make all of the cards, and you make and you get the stencil set, and you can make all kinds of different flowers. Yeah, yeah. So that is for Saturday morning crafting. That is April the 18th, right? Right. And then look at that, Shannon. Shan says, congratulations on selling out Inky Escape. It is sold out. It is sold out. We are 1 month away. I sent out, for those of you that are registered for Inky Escape, I sent out an email earlier today. Went out about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So if you are supposed to go to Inky Escape, look in your mailbox for an email from me. We announced what the theme is, and we also basically gave the initial information about Inky Escape. I'm so excited. The countdown is on. And now that I have now that I have the whole theme picked out, I got to pick out the swag bags. I found a swag bag. I found glasses. I found pens. I found a cocktail recipe. Super fun. Super fun. Good. Tara got the email today. So yeah. Yeah. It is a beautiful stencil. So yeah. So that's it. So those are my announcements. Inky Escape is coming in 1 month. I cannot wait. We're gonna have so much fun. And yeah, Irene says come shop if you're in the area. I know a few of you out there will come shopping. That'll be great. Yeah, it is Irene gave a little hint. It's roses. It's rose. I can't remember what I call. Hold on. Now it's bugging me. What was the entire theme? It's a good theme. It's a good theme. Um hold on. It's a good theme. Here we go. This is the theme. It is, are you ready? Are you ready? Stop and stamp the roses. Oh, there you go. Irene had it. Stop and stamp the roses. Everything is coming up roses for this escape. Yep, yep. Okay, so we got all that out. Is Inky Escape virtual or only in person? It's only in person. Um, we do try and go live from Escape, but it's only in person. And it's very fun in person. You should try. Laura Lee, I don't know where you are, but that's it. Love a good pun, yeah. Yeah, it was in the email. And Rose loves the theme. Imagine that. I was thinking about that when I was picking the theme. I'm like, oh, we got Rose and we're gonna do roses. But anyway, Rose loves the rose theme. Okay. There you go. Who wants prizes? Oh, I gotta add. Hold on. I gotta add the prize wheel. Gotta add the prize wheel. Oh, I had to fix my computer. It was on here, but I had to reboot part of my computer because I messed with the camera. There you go. Okay, now I got it. Are we ready? We've got to share my screen. Uh-huh. And let's giveaway, share, and then add that. Here we go. There we go. I got to get in that little bubble. And then I got to add that. Hashtag scrap. Hashtag scrap. Okay, hashtag scrap. Are you guys putting it all in there? I see you're putting it in there. Hashtag scrap. I guess it should have been scraps, but because you don't just have one scrap, you have many scraps. But we put scrap, the singular of a scrap. I think before I got rid of the previous version, it had scraps. But there you go. Put in scraps, not scra, but scraps. Hashtag scraps. Just making sure my Facebook friends are in. Yep, Facebook friends and YouTube friends are in. Scrap your scraps. Yep. Definitely craft with your scraps. Like Scrappy Doo. Uh-huh. Scrappy Doo from SMC. Yep. Yep. Rutro. I was saying Rutro for the rest of Saturday. Turn Chelsea's scraps into your scrap project. There you go. There you go. Okay, Kimberly Miller, check your entry. I think you left off the P. Put in hashtag SCRAP. SCRAP. And Lydia, it's not scrapes. SCRAPS. I just don't want anyone not to be entered. Okay, are we ready? Hashtag scrap. There you go. And then Lydia, scraps. Scrap, not scrapes. Okay, because we don't want scraped knees, just scraps. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's draw. Round and round and round it goes. Who's going to win my first card? Who's going to win this card? So cute. So cute. Lydia's in. Vicky. Vicky, you are my winner. Were you my winner the other day too? I think you're a two prize winner. That's awesome. Awesome. Um, that will be going in the mail to you. Just like that. Okay. Who's gonna win my next one? Who's gonna win my next one? Here we go. Draw again. Do 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 do. Grace Griswold. Congratulations, Grace. This card is coming to you. So fun. And then who's gonna win the remainder of my mesk? You know, it's so easy to clean up my mesk when I just tuck it in a little envelope and put a little stamp on it with an address. It just gets flown right out of here. So who's going to win my mesk? Do you want to win my mesk? Here we go. Let's draw. Round and round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. The winner of my mesk is Cat. Cat. Cat, I bet you're going to make a great card from my mesk. I'm super excited to see what you make. Okay, well, that is it. Congratulations to all my winners. And again, I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Let's see, next Tuesday, I should be in town next Tuesday. How exciting for everybody. I will be in town next Tuesday and we will be on the air again. So, oh, and I do have something really fun to show you next week. So, very excited. Okay, congrats to all the winners. Everyone have a great week. Have a great night. Bye-bye.